Oh, baby. Hey, baby. Baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. 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 Well, we beat, Amnesia yesterday. It was cool. I've always heard, and maybe like I set my expectations too high, and maybe when it came out, it was a lot better and a lot more evocative, but it seemed relatively tame. It wasn't that spooky. It had okay atmosphere. I enjoyed the puzzles. I enjoyed the puzzles. Those were at least somewhat interesting. The old like European castle. I like that. I like that. I actually really enjoy that location. You know, as far as like game design goes, I think that's cool. Trapped in a big spooky castle. I dig it. I dig it. It's definitely one of the older tropes from horror movies. You know, your Draculas and stuff, where you got this spooky monster chasing you around the old spooky building. It's a callback to classics, and I dig on it. And it's definitely a cool setting for sure. The puzzles were neat. There was really only like one place where I was starting to get a little frustrated where it just wasn't obvious where to go near the end of the game. There was like one thing we had to do, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure out what it was. And we were just running around, running around, and eventually I figured it out. It was not obvious. But a lot of the things in that game weren't obvious. It's just like fucking around and trying to figure things out. The nice thing, every time you make progress, that's where you are. There's no like going back anywhere. You are where you are. You just need to figure out within the area that you are. It's very linear what you need to do. But we beat it, and the ending was a little vague. Like there's explanation of some things that are happening, but there's still so many questions. Like, what are the orbs? Where did they come from? What are these entities that are chasing you throughout the castle? Like, it's not. For a while I thought maybe it's just like one entity coming after you, but it's not. There's more than one. So there's like a bunch of things, but they call it the shadow. So there is this like other presence out there as well, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe the shadow is the embodiment of all these creatures. That's not obvious. What exactly is Alexander Bergen or Bergenheim? What exactly is Alexander? What is Agrippa? What is Vire? Was that his name? Vire? Like, who are these people? Like, Alexander says he's trying to go home. What's his home? Where is he from? Is he an angel? Is he a demon? Are they from a different dimension, a realm, a universe? Like, what is happening there? And like all of that is kind of left open. And I there just didn't seem to be like a good explanation of all that. I mean, I don't know if we read all the notes and found all the diaries and got all the important dialogue that can fill that in, but I still felt like there was like this gap. There was also some woman they were talking about that Daniel had a relationship with, and like she was something with their families, and then she was committed to an asylum, but somehow she got out and she told him goodbye before he went to Algiers. So there was something going on there. I don't know if that's supposed to be Justine or not. There was some vagueness there. So what I'm hoping is that maybe some of this is filled in, and then maybe if we read Remember, maybe some of that stuff will be like filled in. And maybe you need to play A Machine for Pigs, and maybe you need to play Rebirth. Maybe all of those. What would be cool is if one of those games was actually the prequel, and explained more stuff about like the orbs and stuff, like when he goes to Africa and gets trapped and all that. Like, I wonder if it does any of that stuff. I think I think Machine for Pigs is super short, and so is Rebirth. We might just play through all of them. We might just play through all the Amnesia games, because why not? You gotta ponder the orb, Kale Gortrout. You gotta ponder the orb. You gotta know what the orb's about. We've gotta know. The science demands answers. Yeah, I mean? Welcome on in, homie, though. How you doing? How's your Tuesday treating you? How's life going? But so we've got a lot of questions. Maybe Justine will give us some more answers. Maybe not. I don't think this is crazy long. This is like added content to the game. Normally when people did this, it was like super short. So I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know if this is DLC or just like another small story, like a side story. Maybe it's one of the prisoners. You know, maybe Justine was one of the prisoners that were captured and experimented and tortured on by Alexander. I'm curious. I mean, I have no idea what we're about to get into, and then we're gonna spend, there's about 50 pages of story. It's like 4 or 5 different shorts that they included with the game, so we'll read through that as well, and I'll try to do my best oration of it. I'm kind of actually excited to do that. We've never really like read stuff on stream. That seems kind of fun. All right, good of you to come. This time it will be a trial of character. Bear in mind, death is final. Nothing will be saved. Come on, wake up. You need to get going. What I'm thinking here is that since this is so short that if you die, you have to start over again, so we're gonna have to play super conservative. Doing all right, went to lecture and fled campus afterwards. Why'd you run from campus? Was there a giant tornado? Was there a hurricane? Or it was just like, I gotta take a poopies, and I only feel comfortable taking poopies at home. Right, yeah, I don't know who Justine is, so let's find out. I'm excited. Excited. More Amnesia content. Amnesia. It's pronounced Amnesia. You dummy. Clang, 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 clang. Ah, the daily traffic. I got you. She's like in a bed or something. I thought she was dangling upside down because of all like the ropes and stuff on the ceiling. She's just like wobbly. Yeah, traffic do be the worst, don't it? Alright, so we're just in like fear mode. That's all that it is. We were just in fear mode. I got it. Alright, so maybe she was just kidnapped and she's just waking up in here. Maybe that's it. Kidnapped and awoke in a strange cell, right? Learned about aliasing when it comes to processing signals. What'd you call me? I will cut you.
Bienvenue. You are now listening to the sound of my disembodied voice. It will serve you no purpose to look for me, for this is a voice from the past. I bid you welcome to my cabinet of perturbation. It is my study of the human psyche, specifically yours. A set of recordings have been prepared to chaperone you through the chambers ahead. There are a few parts to this study, and it is up to you, not only to pass, but to figure out what elements are important. Please go on. Move into the next chamber. Just remember, they can all be saved. There is always a way.
Oh, maybe it's like a, maybe it's like a roguelike. Try circling around. In short, finger butthole ahead. I don't know what aliasing and processing signals are. I don't know. I'm not smart enough. I don't think we have any gasoline for the lantern, so we can't use it. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, nothing in here. Except for, like, a tincture. Oh, laudanum! Why are you getting so excited about laudanum? Because it's laudanum, and no, I don't have an addiction. You have an addiction. You just keep your filthy hands away from my laudanum. Noises.
I heard alcohol makes you stupid. No, doesn't.
Actually, Dwight, you're right. Alcohol is very, very bad for children. But once you turn 21, it becomes very, very good. So scram!
Give me some laudanum.
Okay. You can have all the laudanum you want. What's up, Ari Bobble? Thanks for the 5 months. I really appreciate that. How's life treating you? Happy Tuesday. Happy Halloween time. When you acquire, it's often in real time after getting signal. You gotta parse it, then digitalize so the computer can make sense of it. However, if you use a sampling frequency, time between capturing signal samples, you'll get false frequencies from your waveforms. Yep. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Cool. Like a radio signal of sorts. It's Yom Kippur, but I don't observe the holy days anymore. Yom Kippur. Cereal, that's not how you pronounce it. Yeah, but it's more fun to say Yom Kippur. And I like saying things the fun way, like Yarmulke. Yarmulke is such a fun word to say. And the false frequencies are called aliasing, if I understood correctly. Got you. Oh, okay. Well, I get it. I kind of understand what you're saying there. More fun and totally more offensive. Absolutely offensive. Absolutely. In college, a friend of ours who was Orthodox invited us to is it called temple? And we got there and we had to wear a yarmulke and synagogue there. Okay, we went to synagogue. And the men and women were segregated, and I was like, this is some fucked up shit. I was like, all right, okay. Because I like saw someone I knew in there, and I was just like, oh, hey. And they were like, yeah, you got to sit over there away from us. And I was just like, okay, that's a weird thing to do, but all right. This is not what I'm used to. I'm used to mingling at church, you know? That's what we do. We get all freak nasty in church. All touching hands and shit. And that was an experience. And then we went and had And then we and I don't know what it's, there's probably a name for it, but like afterwards they had like food and a feast, and I had the worst fish I've ever had in my entire life. I think it was gefilte fish, and it was vile. It was vile. It was vile. And I was like, yeah, gefilte fish. It was vile. I already don't like fish, and the gefilte fish was, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I don't know who prepared it, but it's like they didn't try to make food. It's like they intentionally tried to make food worse. It's like, here's food, let's make it worse. They also had, what are the potato patties? What are the potato patties? They had the patties. Those are pretty solid. Lakis. Oh god, I like Lakis. Yeah, the Lakis were alright. They were really bland. Everything there was like super bland. But yeah, the Lakis were alright. I can fuck with the Laki. I can fuck with the Laki. Oh man, but the whole point of this was like, everything that I was doing was like getting corrected. Like I was the one being super offensive. Like I was just like trying to figure out what the hell was happening and what was going on. And apparently every single thing I did was offensive. That's the point. And I was just like, well, why try then? I'm trying to be like nice and polite, and I'm offending people left and right. So why try? Let's just be outright offensive, and therefore people know where I stand. Which is, I'm trying to be nice and polite and do things the right way, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you're not supposed to, like, mix your, like, meats and vegetables and shit like that, and I'm, like, stirring shit around in, like, a soup, and they're like, oh my god, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm eating food! People are like, oh my god, what's wrong with this human? And I'm like, yum. Dairy and meat, what goes better together than like milk and steak, you fucking Gentile? Yep. I think a good example is reading a heart rate. If your device is only reading signals every 5 seconds, you'll get a nonsensical heart rate. You'll need to collect data at least every half second, assuming the lowest possible heart rate is around 30 to 40 beats per minute. Yeah, that's a good example. That is a good example. Oh yeah, dude, I'm totally a Gentile, but I'm not. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I never was officially a Gentile anyways. I had to be bribed into, I would have never gotten baptized if I had a choice. I had to be bribed into getting my first communion, and I refused to get oh, I don't even know what the hell, I forgot what it's called. Whatever the next passage of rites. I'm burning in hell according to all like Catholics. Like I'm not even that. Like I got kicked out of like CCD and shit like that. CCD is like religious school when you don't go to like a religious school. So I didn't go to like a Catholic school. I went to a public heathen school, so on Sundays I had to go get my religious schooling, and I got kicked out of that like every week because I would ask questions to the teacher, and then she'd be like, you're asking too many questions, Gregory, go sit in the hallway and do your assignment in your book. And I'd be like, well, that's a great way. Like, I hated religion from the beginning. So fun fact, Jews don't go to hell. They don't have hell. So good for you guys. I wish we didn't believe in a hell. Hell was just created by the Catholics to make people give them money to buy their way into heaven. It was just a way for churches to scam them. Uh-oh. I hope nothing can kill me while I'm reading. It's baptism, communion, and then... God, my parents try to get me to do it, and I refuse to. Like, basically, when I got when I got my first communion, the priest and my mom, like, basically begged me to do it. And I was like, I don't want to fucking do it. And, like, my mom was getting, like, super emotional and shit. And I was just like, y'all are fucking guilting me into doing this. I'm just doing this for you guys. Just know that I'm not doing this for me. And they were like, as long as you do it. And I was like, fine, whatever. No. It's the other sacrament. The three sacraments. There's baptism. There's, I mean, confession is, but that's not, like, one of them. It's confession, communion, and then other thing. What's up, Willie? How you doing? Baptism, first, confirmation. It's confirmation. I guess marriage could be considered one of them too, I guess. But yeah, confirmation. I never got my confirmation. My mom tried to bribe me into getting confirmation, and I was just like, no, it's not happening this time. I don't believe in your hooey booey, so no. Like, it was interesting. My mom's a scientist. Like, she's a chemist. And so from like a really young age, I was taught to like question everything, you know? Like, she instilled that in me. So when I started questioning faith, it was like, well, I want the rationale behind it, because we have rationale behind science. Why is there no rationale behind faith? It's just believe. That's what I was told. Well, just believe. You gotta have faith, but that's not rationale. When I'm told 2 + 2 = 4, there's a rationale behind it. When I am explained how, you know, like, water exists and how, you know, the earth revolves around the sun because of gravity, you know, like, there's rationale behind these things, there's science behind these things. But then I'm like, where is God? And they're like, well, he's around us everywhere. And I'm like, well, why can't we see him? How come he's never made his presence known? Well, he made his presence known in one book, so where the fuck is he? Why is he, like, so many fucking questions with no actual concrete proof or evidence of anything. So I was just like, why would I believe this? Why would I believe this? And what makes this religion superior to all the other religions? Why aren't any of the other religions the correct one? Why are they all heathens? Why aren't theirs the right ones? Why aren't the Roman gods real? I was like, why are they fake now? They used to be real. Why are they fake now? And, like, nobody could really answer anything. So I was just like, oh, so it's just, you know, all made up stories. I was like, all right, it's all just fiction. That's cool. I like it. Whatever. It's not for me. I just gave up. You can imagine Killa plays this game and sits and chats in the dark, and then the monster comes and kills him. Well, fortunately, it seems that nothing can kill us while we're reading. Either confirm or get married. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. So either way, you know, I'm going, if there is a hell, that's where I'm going to be. Lovely, lovely burning hell. I welcome the day that I burn in hell. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. Well, that's how the Nords spell hell. That's hell is part of like the 7 realms for what is it, like the pantheon of like Odin and all that, and Thor and all them cool lads, Balder and all them neat cats. So they believe in hell too. That's where the people go that aren't granted into Valhalla. Yeah, their souls are forever in there. Baldur's Gate. Yes, Baldur's Gate. Well, we did find Baldur's Gate. Le 22nd Avril 1858. Is that French? L'Avril 22 Avril. I don't know how to say 1858. Milieu. I don't know 800. I don't know how to say 1858. 19. I know 19. 22. Avril. Salutation, Inspector Merrill of the Serenade Nationale. As you very well know, the chief of police in Calais has turned down my request to pursue Justine Florbel for stealing my son away. Ever since their affair started, Eloy, my son, has forsaken his duties to his family, duties, and failed to pursue his career. Since the law seems unable to find a crime within the realm of Mademoiselle Justine's actions, I will ask you to receive Dr. Victor Fournier later this week. I like how someone tried to have somebody arrested for love. He's stolen my heart. Arrest that man. He is a respectable alienist. I don't know what the fuck that is. An expert in the human psyche. Oh, no. An analyst? An analrapist? And he believes he may have found a legal way to incarcerate her. If he is able to diagnose her as a hysteric, it would provide you an ample excuse to have her locked up. I trust you and your agency will not turn us down. Pour le mot, Lucien Racine. So this might be Daniel's girlfriend. They said she was locked up, like right before he left for Algiers. So Justine could be Daniel's, boo bear. His honey shark dance. That barrel was not in.
If you could help me, I would be much obliged.
It was not in feng shui. What? I mean, it's locked, bro. Alright, now we've got our feng shui. Oh shit, I got a book. It's a Bible. Get it away!
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
It'll burn us. It burns us. It freezes us. Stupid filthy hobbitses. Forgive. Okay, read. Billet do? Is that a D? That looks like an O. What letter is that? Billet. Is that O-O-U-X? Is that what it is? Ooh, I don't know if that's a word. I know what a billet is. Justine, my love. Oh no, it says Eloy is his name. Daniel's name is Daniel. Justine, my love. I know I am not as talented as Mallow or as strong as Basile, but I am certain my love is truer. Do not my scars tell you so? I will continue to cut myself as long as it pleases you. I would even kill Basile if you wish. I know you say you like it, but he is hurting you. I will trick him to consume the bromide. Poor Justine. I will help. Just ask me to help. Eloy. Aloy? I don't believe I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm sorry too. Why are we apologizing? What's this? A tennis racket? Now I'm Roger Federer. Look at me! I'm playing ball court.
Help
Pass me the tennis ball, please. It will not budge. Okay, but if I throw the tennis racket at it, it still won't budge.
It's not too late to set things right.
Oh, there's this lever here.
Please, please be reasonable. You don't have to do this.
Oh, that would kill him. The lever would kill him. I'm gonna use the tennis racket to open it. This is how you pick a lock. No mementos. Mentos. Mentos, Mentos, eat your Mentos. Mentos, Mentos, fresh and Mentos. Where's the tennis racket? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use the tennis racket to break open this. Mentos. Eat Mentos. Mentos. The fungal antibacterial cream. Mentos. Justine can't jump very high. It makes sense though, because she's just a human. Huh.
How did you escape?
I don't know. I opened the door, you dummy. Why aren't you escaped? Is there a way to, like, pop his cell open? No? Like, from one of the sides? I am Justine. You galoot? Okay, well, we can't do anything, I guess, there.
Please help me.
One day, sir, I might could help. There's like a shelf up there. Ah! I doubt there's anything up there. Alright, let's keep looking around. Ah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, dude, I got a ladder. Bro, I got a ladder. I just picked up an entire ladder. And I put it in my pocket. That's so cool. We're ladder people now. We're not using stupid stairs anymore. We're ladder people. We're cooler than stupid stair people. Stair people? Schlubs compared to us. Schlubs. Taking stairs like plebeians. Plebeius? Plebeius. We're no longer farmer people, we're ladder people. I see what you did there, playing with words and grammar. You dirty pervert. What does that make me a pervert? I don't know. I just wanted to say it. I've been on this whole pervert binge. I wonder what we're gonna do with the ladder. Probably climb it. That sounds neat. Wait. Where did Slinky Dave get off to?
Can you hear me? It's not too late to set things right.
How? Howa, howa, howa.
Anyone there?
No. Stop saying words. Maybe we go up there? There's totally an object to use it on. The up there object. No, that's too far away. Alright, barrel action. We're Donkey Konging. What? Why are you sideways? It's ruining my tower of happiness. How about a dumb chair? Okay, perfect. We can get like a box.
How did you escape?
None of your damn business. Spy Family? Does that have something to do with Spy Kids? Look, I'm playing Minecraft over here, alright? Now, get the barrel to stand upright. Stand upright. Aha. Yeah, they had that. I saw that today, that they launched another missile over Japan. No, you can never forget, it's... North Korea is always just like, hey guys, remember we're here. Don't forget about us.
Have you seen Justine?
They're a bunch of turds. Hey guys, remember we're still here. We want to play too. Oh, give me a break. That was in the perfect spot. No! My tower of power! Perfect. It's gonna fall, isn't it? Now it can't. It's invulnerable to falling. Until I, like, knock it over. Alright, here we go. It didn't help with the getting up there. Oh! It's becoming unstable! Earthquake! Alright, check it out. Check it out, nerds! Bots! 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 Bots? Tincture? It's a wax cylinder! I don't know what that is, but we got it. Give me a box! It's probably sensationalized, but did you see about the train in Russia heading to the front lines? Departed from a district known to store nuclear munitions? No, I hadn't heard about that either. It'll be fine. They're not gonna do anything nuclear. Russia's really unhinged right now, but there's no chance that they do. They know that that means death for them. Neo Shu. Neo Shu. Oh, welcome on in. Oh, crap. I changed my name. Oh, did you now? Neo Shu. If that's truly and really your name. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not one bit. Alright. Let's make a tower. All the way up to there. I can do it. I'm great at building. I'm a builder. Some people have called me Noah. I mean Moses. Because of the ark that I built. But how you doing, Nia? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. Changed it a while back.
Help me, please.
You just wanted to? Hey, whatever reasons are your own reasons. I don't care why you changed your name. You're here, right? Dude, some people change their name every few months. Smoke. Did I do that right? Smoke changes his name like every 2 days, so. I got a violin. It's kind of cool, right? This will be great. Should probably go to sleep, but sleep is for the weak or something else. Yeah. Sleep is for idiots. True that. True dum-dum sleep. Alright, I don't think we can actually move that. I thought maybe we could, like, drag the bed, but you can't lift it up. It's too heavy, I guess. Alright, we gotta make our foundation strong. We gotta make our... Perfect. Alright, there we go. It's a... This is a good foundation right here. Look at that. It's strong. It's flat. That's the important part.
It's not too late to set things right.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Those people over here are busy building and creating crafts. Crafting.
How did you escape?
You changed your name color to gaslight another streamer? Why would your name color change? You know what the thing is? So many people don't like actually change their name, like have like a set name color, so it changes every time they come in. So I rarely if ever pay attention to people's name colors, because most of the time people don't have a consistent color in their name. Good enough. We'll fix it with other boxes.
Have you seen Justine?
I don't know if we're supposed to be building a tower or not, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, here's another flat one. We'll use you. Mine's red. Mine's always been red. But that's because, like, red is, like, a super cool color and stuff. You know? There we go. Cool thing coming up. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. You never got this far? This is... I don't think this is DLC, but it's something like DLC. You know? I don't think that's what you would call it. So, we beat the main game, and this is just like an extra part. I'm gonna set that there. We're gonna come up here. And that's going to mess everything up by being unstackable. Okay, there's no way to get the barrel up there. Stupid barrels. See, look, smoke. Smoke every, like, 3 weeks changes his name. There you go. It's the person we were talking about. What's up, Smoke? How you doing, homie? People change their names all the time. It's fine. People change name colors. People change their names. It's all good. You remember getting the 3-in-1 pack thingy on the Switch store since it was on 90% off or something? Oh, Dark Descent. And then kind of stopped for a while and haven't got... Oh, the 3-in-1. Yeah, so this was my first time playing through the game. I'd never played it before. And I own all of them. So at some point I'd like to go through and... What? No! I'd like to go through and play them all. Oh, it dropped me down. This is what you were supposed to do, apparently. Or not. Look, there's like a lever thing here. I don't think you were supposed to do this. Ow, my shin bones.
Have you seen Justine?
So we could kill him if we crank that. There's apparently like a key for his cell somewhere.
How did you escape?
So we can do that. I don't know if that's what you were supposed to do or not. The voice told us we could save everyone. There's like a way to save them. I don't know how you do that though. But we've got a there's a cylinder on it already. Right. So take it off. You probably have to scrub a dub on a brick. It's possible. It looked like there was a lever that would lower... that would lower the ladder, right? There was a ladder in there, and I think that was supposed to knock it down. But I guess we took, like, an alternate way? It appeared to be an alternate thing that I did. I feel like they would have prevented you from opening it underneath if they didn't want you to. Maybe you didn't think you'd actually find a way to build it up. I don't know. It seems... it just seems wrong to me. It may not be, but it seems wrong. That may be the right thing, but it just doesn't seem right. Yeah, I was trying to look and see if there were any bricks. I didn't see anything. We also don't have a lantern or anything to, like, look in the dark. Well, let's just go.
Help me! Please, help me!
You know, that's the only lever here in that. And that'll kill him if we move it. If I move it downwards, it'll kill him. But we need a key to get in there, and I went up there, and we found a cylinder. I think maybe we just go up there. I don't know what else we would do. Like, all the stuff that's useful to you is highlighted in blue.
Can you hear me?
We didn't find anything, so. No. You can't. The examine is just this. A wax cylinder. Or if you mean like items in the environment, yeah, it'll tell you when you can interact with things. You'll have like a hand pop up. Like this. See? It'll show you that you can touch something. That's it. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go up the ladder. I don't see what else we can do, so. Alright. You're dead, guy. Because that exists right there. Like, you can see there's a ladder, and that looks like it drops down. Well, I didn't kill him, you know? I have more important things to do, like free myself. My knees! I have made freedom.
Speak into the phonograph, Basil, mon chéri.
What did you put into the wine?
Absinthe, silly Basil. Strong men like you don't drink wine. Wine is for helpless women, like myself.
My head. What is this thing? Get me out. I'm not up for your games.
No. You have to say it first.
The National
How
League.
beautiful am I?
Plenty. Now let me out of this thing.
No. That is not what you say.
Your beauty is blinding. Ah! My eyes! What have you done to my eyes? Justine, this isn't funny. You've blinded me.
Ha ha! Can't catch me now.
I'll kill you, you whore!
Oh, that was aggressive. Not cool, Justine. What did she do to his eyes? Damn your eyes. That wasn't very nice. I know, that was very aggressive language. Like, he could have called her a poop monster, or a fart face, or a turd burglar.
Congratulations for coming this far. I'm so excited for you. I do hope you managed to save Monsieur Fournier. He was a friend and a colleague of my papa, you know. Friendly fellow, a real bon garçon, but frail of mind. He puts up an impressive front, but it is all an act, I assure you. Please, go on. We are just getting started.
I did not save him. Newspaper article, the 19th of March, 1858, travesty at the conservatory. Many Parisians had gathered last night to enjoy the performance of violin virtuoso Malo de Vigny. It was to be the grand premiere of several new arrangements of songs by fellow composer Georges Bizet, but the evening took an unexpected turn. Young Malo de Vigny turned up visibly intoxicated. His violin cried as the bow was jerked across the strings. The audience seemed forgiving at first, but started to boo the man off stage as he defaced the beloved song, La Rose et la Bielle, la Bielle. The stress apparently got the best of the young musician as he threw his bow into the audience and finally collapsed. Mademoiselle Justine Florbel, who is, according to rumors, romantically involved with Monsieur de Vigny, looked quite amused by the event and had two of her friends, Basile Giraud and Eloy Rossien, carry him off the stage. The evening was saved by other musicians at the conservatory, who was able to perform a most delightful impromptu concerto in Malo de Vigny's absence. The audience showered their saviors with praise, and calls for encore were awarded with spectacular pieces by both Offenbach and Chopin. The guy could have used a non-misogynistic term, though, like stupid head, or like bitch, or cunt, or slut. Wait. Oh my god, Serial, those were worse. Yeah, probably. Ew. Nice drawings. Oh, free saw. Well, maybe we could have killed the guy. I don't know what else we could have done, you know? I didn't see anything else around there. If there was something else, it was pretty well hidden. Oh, it's a flume! It's good for fire. 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 I've actually used one of those before. Like a bellows type thing. That stuff that's actually kind of fun to do. I worked in a metal shop for a while, so we did like forging and stuff. I turn that stuff. Now I'll turn it again. What is turning it? No, we weren't doing any blacks. Well, I guess technically it was blacksmith work. Yeah, I guess I was doing smithing, but it was mainly for art. For fart. Fart! Well, that's gone. It's unbreakable. That's a resilient bottle, I know. We could probably use it to distract one of the monsters. Monster. Library. The gloomy space downstairs became a playground, a mysterious place for Justine to discover with her friends. Oh, creepy deepy.
On this next piece, you should be looking for some divine inspiration. Time to delve into your spiritual side. What do you see? Is the man begging for mercy, or is he being blessed? Perhaps both. Father used to say there were no right answers. Have the light guide you.
Light to guide you, huh? I'm assuming that was some sort of hint, right? I like hints. Hints are great. Picked up a slide. Okay, I like slides. Slides are fun. They're helpful for film. A tinder box. Alright. That'll give us light. Alright. More light. Results. The tests have been going well. The most long-term, and in a sense, the most promising one, is the light box. Having Justine choose a slide, essentially a mood, for every day is a great way to see the larger overall development of her mind. She definitely reads things into the slides I had not foreseen. Her remarkable imagination turns the characters into just about anything, and she is able to effortlessly, my mouth did not want to say those words, effortlessly reduce all her experiences into one of the 4 character slides. Using the puzzle lock has proven more difficult, as she tends to always choose 2 slides with characters facing the same way. I have asked her why this is. She doesn't seem to fully understand what I'm asking. I don't understand what you're asking. Sky above, voice within. Yes. What? Oh. Daddy, buy me a penny. Ew. She asking for the drip. Ew. Ew. That's nasty. That's a real pervy emo right there. That's a real pervy emo. This is that slow drip too. That's nasty. I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm reporting that. Did you hear about Project Orion? No, I don't know what that is. What's Project Orion? Whole lot of gaming news, huh? Oh, I seen something. I seen something. Herbert's letter. Herbert is a pervert. The 12th of January, 1839. Dear Monsieur Florbel, I'm sorry to hear about your daughter Justine's unruly behavior. Rest assured that this does not diminish your work, nor does it make your idea of the natural developing mind less appropriate as a field of study. I have met plenty of scholars here in London enthralled by your hypotheses, and stated that it could be one of the most important ideas of the modern era. It has been suggested that the mind is not only molded by experience, but could also be stricken with disease without physiological sign. Perhaps this line of thinking could be applied to your child. I wish I could devote my letter to consolidation. However, I write to you with a request. I require passage into Algeria, and I need Frenchmen of great standing to vouch for my person. I am certain the name of Florbel would greatly speed the process and grant me the permits I require. It pains me to ask this of you in your time of distress, but if you could suffer my inconvenience, I would be greatly in your debt. Yours sincerely, Herbie. A cyberpunk sequel? Ew, London. I know, right? I'm more of an Edinburgh kind of person. Well, I'm all about a sequel to Cyberpunk. I liked the original Cyberpunk a lot. So if they're gonna make a sequel to it, I'm down. They also have... We Need a Jig City Part 2. It was called Night City. The nighttime is the right time city. Night City was what it was called. I liked Cyberpunk 1. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. And well deserving of grand recognition. I'm not saying it's like one of my favorite games of all time like The Witcher 3 is, but I'm saying it was a pretty damn good game. I think most of the people that shit on Cyberpunk are people that never played Cyberpunk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I did this yesterday and I got trapped. Oh, God. Okay, don't jump behind boxes like that, because that's how you get soft locked. I got stuck behind a statue yesterday and soft locked the game. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Blatao. Imagine it may be a different story separate from V. Well, I would hope so. V's story kind of came to an end. I would hope that it's, you know, something new to experience, you know? I guess there could still potentially be, depending on... I mean, they would have to, like, say, alright, here was the real ending. Even though they gave you, like, 20 different endings that you could get. I don't think it was 20 endings, but it was a variety of different endings that you could end up getting. They could say that this was the one ending. And they could still have stuff that happens with you and Johnny. I wouldn't be opposed. Either way, you know? More V, you know, they figure out some way to save V, because, like, the whole idea is you're just gonna live out your last days. But whatever they decide to do, I'm down. I like it. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. If they want to give me more Cyberpunk, I'll take more Cyberpunk, because I liked it. You really like the ending you got? I like the ending I got as well. I was pleased with whatever it was. I mean, it's like the consequences of your actions throughout the entirety of the game, which determine, you know, whatever fate you end up with. And I am not disappointed. I didn't regret any of my choice. Well, the only thing I regretted was not romancing River. I liked River. And instead I went with stupid Pan Am, and we had sexy time in a tank, which was probably worth it. which was probably worth it. But I liked River. That's a good place to hide things, is between stuff, you know? That might be the only thing that I was just like, yeah, maybe I would have done that different. River seemed like a cool cat. Don't jump behind things, you idiot! Eh. His questline was messed up. I liked his stuff. His whole character and everything that he was about, I was down. I was down. He was a real open type kind of person. I appreciate that. Very forthcoming. And he seems sincere. I like that. Soul journal entries. Justine, age 8. Today I played outside with Clarice. We saw a bird pick at a snail. It carried it off and landed on the lawn fence. The snail had a shell and it cracked. Clarice cried and I comforted her. The new maid heard us and came out and scolded Clarice for playing with me. The bird took off in the air. Today, I was the one with the open arms. Justine, age 9. Today I played with the slides from Father's lightbox. Above all, I like the man standing to the right. Father asked why. I said, he sees things he likes. Today, I was the right one. Open arms, right one. Kneeling sword. Got you, so there's an order. Sort of. I think I expunged Johnny. And, like, someone sacrificed themselves. And we ended up in the big apartment in the sky. Like, we made it big. And Pan Am left us. And Pan Am left us. Justine, age 10. Father said I picked the wrong slide yesterday when I made the chambermaid cry. He wanted me to pick the one with the sword, while I picked the man on the right. I never picked the one with the sword. Today, I was the one kneeling. Justine, age 11. Today, Father came for me in my room. I still couldn't look him in the eyes. He said I shouldn't feel ashamed, and that I only tried to fill the void left by Mother. When he wasn't looking, I took the star stone from his collection. Today I was the one with the sword. So it goes open arms, one on the right, kneeling sword. Ew.
Who are you? Who's there?
It's me?
You'll burn for this. You'll burn for this.
You left Night City along with the nomads, and most notably Pan Am?
Twisted child.
I told her to go away. I was like, go away, you foul demon. And then she went away. It was all, we got all emotional.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. The king. Have mercy! King of kings, Lord of lords.
That's not what I expected to have happen there. But that is indeed what happened there. How dare you blaspheme my name? Oh, penitent one. I like how he's still, like, talking trash. All burn. Like, you think calling me names is gonna, like, get you free? Sir? I'm just looking for another one of the wax wheels. But maybe we can figure out how to, like, free that guy. I haven't seen anything in the ceiling this time. I hope they don't want to... Oh my god, grab the book and throw it. I hope they don't want us, like, stacking books and climbing on them. And shelf it. Alright, so that looks like the slide projector. It's probably not good. Why are you breathing in that door? Okay, can you move? Like, that's not actually scary? Bruh? It's just a door. And it's bolted. It's a bolted door. I'm not scared of a bolted door. Fucking bolted door. A frame stencil with the silhouette of a man. What? What? Two. Three. Four. Yeah, I didn't go with them. Alright, so it told me... What did the note say? Open arms, the right one, kneeling, the sword. Oh, I don't remember which one was which, though. Open arms. The one on the right? Kneeling? One with the sword? Did I not do that right? I thought I did that right. That seemed right. Can we put the slides into here?
You'll burn for this. You'll burn
Yeah.
for this. Sick, twisted child.
So you do have to do something with it.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
So...
Thy will be done.
Open arms and kneeling?
Heaven.
Which ones are those? One?
The kingdoms of
And... What was three? Two was the sword. So three is kneel?
are become the kingdoms of our Lord.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. Open arms, the one on the right.
And he shall reign omnipotent forever and ever.
And then 2 and 3.
King of kings.
I think I killed him. I tried. I tried to save him. It's not my fault he died. I think it was the sword that did it. I don't know how to get out of here, though. It said the light will show you the way. A man on the right. We don't have anything else in our inventory, so I'm not quite sure what all else we can do. Someone breathing all heavy over there. I think this is just here to show us like what was supposed to go in there, but we can't do it now. I think this was just supposed to show us like what the slides were. I don't think I was supposed to use the sword. But that guy's dead now, so... Huh. We were supposed to light all the candles? We can't light those, but... There's dark candles in there. Is there anything in here? Oh! When did that happen?
Is Father David with his God now? Maybe you helped him there. Don't you worry. I'm sure he didn't have a family. He probably wasn't even all that well liked. With the current political climate, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed him already. We can't all be saved. Some don't even want to be saved. Yes, that is a comforting thought. Saves us from trying.
Oops. I mean, like, what did I do wrong? I tried to save him. He stumbled and fell. It's not my fault. Clearly. I don't know what we did. Well, fuck you. Hey, go away! He all slinking and janking over there? And I lit that I lit that stupid torch? Why? Just go away, man! Yeah, easy.
I'm sure you have figured out how it all works by now. Are you enjoying my quips? I think they are quite clever. Not that I was ever much of a conversationalist. Poetry has always been my forte. But I digress. You should press on. It will all be over soon. Also, the police are here. Maybe they can help you.
What? She said it was the past. I can't believe I didn't die there. Like, I'm genuinely impressed I did not die there. Every time we've been chased by something, I've died. If there wasn't a door out of there, like an egress, we were so hosed, Davey. We were so hosed. I was hosed in so many area codes. I got hosed. I got hosed in different area codes. Area codes. Hosed. Okay, we need to find the lever to get through the door. Lever to beaver. The invisible enemies are in the water, which is obviously less than ideal. I found the lever. It was right there in this room where I found it. I see your dumb box building, and it's not as good as my dumb box building. An open letter, 7th of July, 1839, Monsieur Florbel. My name is Daniel, a friend and a colleague of Professor Herbert. As I have come to understand, you're among his most trusted friends and confidants. Therefore, I shall reveal my predicament, in hope that you can shed some light on the matter. Earlier this year, Herbert and I set out on an expedition to the deserts of Algeria. While looking for the legendary tomb of Tin Hanan, we happened upon a cavern temple buried deep beneath the sand. In its inner sanctum, I retrieved a stone orb, which cracked and split into several pieces. Due to exhaustion, I was sent back to Britain and waited for his return. I have since lost all contact with Herbert, and I find myself deeply troubled by the whole affair. I believe Herbert knew more than he was telling, and that he sent me back to protect me from whatever ancient horror we may have stirred. If you can share any insight on the matter, I would be most grateful. Forever in your debt, Danny. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling you. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. Those are the only lyrics I know from the song, though. That's it. That's it. Can't sing a doodle any more than that. In fact, that's all the lyrics that are in that song. Okay. It looks like there's nothing else in here. We found the switch. Switches are cool. Nothing in the pipe. Okay. I'm gonna put the switch in the hole. Oh boy. Whew. That burgle monster wanted my burgles. I guess if you need, you could just walk on those. Invisible dudes are pretty frightening. There's not a whole lot that you can do against them. They killed me a bunch. They murdered me. 'Cause that's what they do. Is there anything in here of any use? No? I got a gear. Is it really gonna break down that door? Insertion! Oh, I needed it. Run! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Did anyone hear me?
No!
Help me, and I'll call on the next signal from this hellhole. What's going on out there?
We're gonna die! I'll get out of here! No to you! That guy got nibbled. Alright, that was scary. That's a poopst. I pooped. Insertion. There you go. There you go. I may have poopst. I may have poopst. I made a mess. The thing was coming, and there was no stopping its coming. Who's the real monster? The thing that killed him. That's not my fault that guy was tied up in there. That's his fault for being trapped. Free yourself.
Inspector Moreau, are you still with us? I'm looking forward to see if you managed to save him or not. I know very little about him, but surely he had a family, don't you think? Poor
Everyone's
fatherless
dead.
but he falls on his own sword. His kind is not meant to come for people like me. Laws are made for cretins. The aristocracy doesn't need to know right from wrong. We are always right.
I have abandoned everybody so far because they didn't want to help me. I'm the important one here. Me. Ooh. Ooh. How you doing, Kangas Plays Games? Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Alright, I claim this hole. It is mine. This is my hole. Everyone stay away from my hole. Find your own hole. This is my hole. I think the game's like, hey, there's too many torches here. We're gonna go run it like 2 frames a second. Unfinished letter. Le Dieu de Vier. 1839, because I don't know that in French. Snuff. Herbert, I have contacted the consulate, and they said they will send you the permits you need for visiting Algeria. I wish you good luck on your search, and that your findings will come at a lower price than mine. I am at a loss with my studies. My daughter has become distraught and distant. I did little to control her behavior, yet I believe the very notion of my observation has made her this way. My scientific indifference to our tests has not left her with an indifferent opinion. She finds my lack of reaction disappointing. She judges me, and most importantly herself, by the results of the tests. The reason I have had trouble finding any consistency within her character is because she tries different approaches to provoke me, and her actions only become more and more disturbing. Yesterday, I lost myself and scolded her. She was terrified and humiliated. It saddens me greatly to bring my studies to a close without seeing it to the end, but I can no longer justify my research. I have to mend my relationship with my daughter. Oh, I fondled the grave. It all made sense, he thought. We all appreciate symmetry. Everyone is comforted by the casualty of logic. It gives the impression of a grand plan in that we may be able to grasp the inner workings of this perfect universe. You see, his wife had died while giving birth to his son. That is why he was able to forgive. His family was just giving in to the symmetry. Ah, I fell in the hole! Oh, there's the star thing we said we stole from Daddy. Pa, I have your star rock. Oh, Papa, I have the star. Go what? Dude, they're just holes in the ground. I like how they're like, you should be scared right now because of holes in the ground. You tell me what to do. That's a good place. I'll be less scared when Daddy buys me a pony.
You have triumphed, conquered my cabinet. I wish I could tell you how you did, but alas, this is a recording. You will have to figure it out all by yourself. Did anyone survive? The doctor, the priest, or perhaps the policeman? Who was allowed to live? Why? You should really reflect on these past events and consider what they meant to you, what you have learned about your true nature. Father never knew me. He thought he did, but then he was frightened, and nothing was ever the same again. I can still see him, lying there on the floor. He looked so surprised. The star-shaped soapstone stained by his blood fell to the floor with a sonorous thud. Blame me not, for I was but a child. With careful ambition, I dare to smile. Rest in peace, Papa.
Everybody's dead. I didn't murder them. They died on their own. Whoa. Fondle. What was Mother like? She was the most beautiful creature ever to grace this world. I can't remember what she looked like, no matter how hard I try. Her beauty was blinding, Justine. We could never dare to chain such memory to our minds. It would be too much to bear. Justine, Justine, Justine. Give Mommy a hug. Oh. The tattered Yellow King shall dethrone. Suffer the trial. I don't want to suffer. Everybody's dead. Spin the wheels, crank the engine. Whatever you say, Wall, whatever you say. The beautiful pain. Uh-oh. Y'all into that BDSM type stuff. CBT. It pleases me. It pleases me too. Lonely. Very. I am emerging like a worm. Through the gate. Yes, through the gate. They who burrow what's beneath? What? Yep. Whatever you say, Wall.
And so it comes to an end. Now that you have seen what you truly are, you are able to go on and face eternity without fear, without doubt.
Oh. Who this? I save you. What's happening? It did not like that rock. No. No! Uh-oh. We are a squish. We are a squish.
This was the best one yet. So elaborate. It's just too much. Enough of this. Get up, Justine.
Justine, I know it is you. I promise I'll get you help if you just open the door.
Okay.
It's already locked, but you can never be too certain.
Thank you for making that decision for me.
Such intricate machinery. I can't for the life of me understand why he built this. Such light was never meant for me.
WTF? Oh.
I really should keep this door locked.
I know, right? Good job.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything all right?
Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right. Is everything ready for tonight?
Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving within the hour. Did I hear voices from downstairs?
I certainly hope not.
Oh, silly me.
Yes, silly Clarice.
What now? We didn't die, though. The entire time, we died 0 times. That's impressive. That's impressive. 0. Goose egg. We laid an old goose egg. But we won because we are champions. We won for championships. That was cool. I actually like that a bit better than the main game. I actually like that a bit better than the main game. I never figured out how to help any of the people. I couldn't find any of, like, the keys. Like, the slide guy, I thought maybe we'd be able to figure out, but I murdered him. We didn't figure out how to save the other guy, the first guy, and that last guy. I mean, there was no way I was saving him. We just had to cheese it out of there. The invisible dude was coming for our taint. Our taint. I wanted to keep my taint in perfect working order, you know? Just being, you know, a fleshy bit. I didn't want it torn out. We need that. That was interesting. It was interesting. That's a cool little, like, extra bit. It was a cool little extra bit. I enjoyed that. I think I like that better than the main game. Like, it kind of turned everything on its head at the end there. That was cool. I like that, you know, just like flipping everything around. So the fear all along wasn't exactly real. She was like doing that to herself, which is also weird and wild. That was cool. I like that. I like that. That was interesting. I wonder how you save the people and if it like actually does something. That was neat. That was neat. I mean, there had to be a way, right? There had to be a key to open the cell. There had to be like a combination of the slides that you use that get the guy out. There had to be, you know, some way to free the guy in Swamp Town. It was interesting. It was interesting. Well, that was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. But you know what we're gonna do now? You know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna do something